Good evening, and welcome to our Senior Awards Night. Is Drew Serrato here? So I'm going to ask our salutatorian, Amber Powell, to please come up and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Great job, Amber. And with no practice, that's excellent. So I would like to thank, first of all, again, welcome you to our senior night. It is absolutely wonderful to see all of you and many of our students for the first time. You know, your entire face, you're lovely people, and this is going to be a lovely event. So I would like to welcome Superintendent Mr. Michael Weatherby, our Board of Education members, parents, guardians, family members, friends, faculty, staff, award presenters, and most importantly, the award winners from the Cairo-Durham High School class of 2021. Before we move on, I do want to recognize our high school secretary, Kathy Petronio, for all of her hard work and effort in putting this program together, and to the awards committee, in particular our stellar guidance staff, Mr. Parker and Ms. Heilman, for their ability to consistently go above and beyond for our students. And this program did take weeks and weeks from the committee, but it took months and months of work from Mrs. Petronio, so I'd like to give her a round of applause. This is the very beginning of our two-day celebration for the class of 2021. And to say thank you for all the hard work and effort that you put in over the last 13 years. So this is how the night's going to go. We will be presenting a host of awards. Then we will have honor graduates Giovanna Manoli and Xaria Makeley speak. And then we will conclude with a celebration at the end of the cafeteria, with refreshments. Also, anyone receiving a check, envelope, or medal tonight is asked to please go into the gymnasium when we are concluded to collect your award and to sign a thank you note. All right, so let's get the night started. We would like to present the awards and to have presenters present. And again, we would like to thank them for the award and attending as well. For our first award, we have Alyssa Latta and Grant Latta.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to start off and be the first guy to say congratulations to the class of 2021. I'm used to having you all here lined up so I can see all the faces, but congratulations just the same. It's been a crazy year, to say the least, but you made it. You have stories to share for a lifetime. The next time your parents or your grandparents say, back in my day, we had to walk 2 miles to school, uphill both ways. You could say, oh yeah, I graduated during COVID. I didn't know if I was going to school or the living room. I didn't know if I was going to wear school clothes or pajamas. I didn't know if I was going to play sports. I didn't know if I was going to have a musical. I didn't know if I was going to be involved in any clubs of any kind, but you pulled it off. Congratulations. But seriously, you've shown the world that you can handle change. This is a skill that your generation should put on every resume for the rest of your life. The corporate world has changed, guys. Companies now, their strength isn't judged by how much revenue they acquire over the course of the year. Their strength is judged by how well they do in the changing marketplace. Change. Companies today aren't satisfied with employees that just show up and punch time cards. Today, they're looking for employees that can think outside the box. They're looking for employees that can change roles when needed. This adds value to the employee. It makes the company stronger and the employee stronger at the same time. I have a quick story to tell and a quick example. I hope it gets some laughs. I'm going to go for it here. But say you work at a factory that sells socks, right? Billions and billions of socks. And one day, socks are considered offensive to people with hairy legs. Nobody's buying socks anymore. Guess what? Your company's in trouble. So they get a group of people together, employees, and they say, our company's in trouble. We can't sell socks any longer. Anybody have any ideas? And your hand goes up and you say, why don't we sell pantyhose? That's the type of employee companies are looking for today. They're looking for people that think outside the box. So my advice to you is use what you've learned this year. Use your ability to change. You'll go far in life with it. Be the guy that raises his hand at the meeting and comes up with something different and makes pantyhose. Thank you.
Hello. Again, congratulations to the graduating class of 2021, especially this year to my cousin Brianna. We are here tonight to present the Glenn Latta Memorial Award. This award was created as a tribute to my grandfather and his outstanding work ethic. He successfully ran a local business for nearly 30 years. He never missed a day of work, and he was always the first one in the morning and the last one to leave at night. He regularly worked 14-hour days with an occasional day off here and there. Attendance was extremely important to him, and for that reason, we created this attendance award. This award goes to a member of the graduating class with the best attendance for the entire year. This year, the Glenn Latta Memorial Attendance Award goes to Dante Coyne Alvarez. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Our next award is the Seal of Biliteracy. Dr. Michelle Reed, who was one of the pivotal players in bringing this to our school, unfortunately is in a class right now, so she asked me to say a few words, and then I'm going to invite Mrs. Miner up to present the awards. So this year is the first time in our school history we had 2 students receiving the New York State Seal of Biliteracy. The seal recognizes high school graduates who have attained a high level of proficiency in listening, speaking, reading, and writing in one or more languages in addition to English. The 2 students will have a seal placed on their diploma and tonight receive a certificate and a medallion in recognition of this accomplishment.
The journey that the ladies I'm going to present this award to tonight began 6 years ago, and every member of the class of 2021 began that same journey back in 7th grade. Tonight, the 2 who made it to the finish line have achieved a level of proficiency not only in their native language, English, but also in Spanish. And I'm very proud of the hard work that they have done. Because when everybody else decided that it was too much work and too much of a hassle, they stuck with it. Through COVID, through remote, through everything that we've all been through. And these girls had a passion, and they see a place for language in their futures. The highest level of achievement to be recognized by any high school student is what these girls will receive tonight, and this is the first in Cairo-Durham history. So I want you to know that they made this a very personal journey, and it was definitely a community effort. Their AP teachers were so hospitable in allowing them to practice their presentations and their public speaking and to polish their presentations. So to the entire team out there, we have a great deal of gratitude. The first recipient is Aniston Keff. I'm going to call up the other recipient, and I'm going to say a word about each of them. You stay right here. It's the teacher thing, sorry. The second recipient is Xavier Mankley. To earn this award, the ladies had to take their courses, they had to pass exams, and they also had to do a cultural project. Aniston made this a very personal project. She combined her passion for art with her study of Spanish, and she pursued research on a Latin American artist who's known not only for a very unique style, but also for his social conscience in his work. And Aniston did the research and then decided to take it a step further by creating an artistic piece of her own in which she raised social conscience of an issue in our community, which is the opioid crisis. In Xaria's case, Xaria is a very well-spoken young lady who fell in love with a writer last spring during COVID remote learning. This writer is from Argentina, and he is an extremely intellectual, very interesting character. His name is Jorge Luis Borges. And in her research, she read and read and read. Her grades did not dry up like Don Quixote's, but she read and read and decided to emulate his Borges style and wrote a story of her own. And not satisfied there, she kicked it up another notch, and she took that story and committed it to film and incorporated a silent film that she did a voiceover for with her original story. And for many of the teachers, and certainly for me, one of the most touching parts of that was the support she had from her family. Her dad had a starring role, her sisters made cameos, and what started out as an academic adventure became a family memory-making experience that I will never forget, and it was special. And working with both of these girls has been an absolute joy, and so it is with great pride that I present each with their seal of literacy.
Congratulations. Our next award is going to be the Bret Pelez Scholarship, and to present that is Sally Sharkey.
Congratulations to all of the graduates and their families. Family is a big part of getting your students to this day. It's an honor to be here tonight. With me via technology is the Pelez family, who created this award to honor their son and brother, Bret Pelez. The Bret Pelez Memorial Scholarship was created in honor and loving memory of Bret and his many outstanding accomplishments. Bret worked here at Cairo-Durham as a choral teacher, as well as a musical director and for the school musicals. He also worked in Greene and Columbia counties, directing and appearing in musical groups. His talents reach far beyond music, theater, and academics. This is evident in the way he has touched and continues to touch so many people's lives, both young and old. Bret has helped many people achieve their goals on stage and off. Bret was an inspiration to many as a friend, teacher, and mentor. He was hardworking, kind, approachable, had a great advanced sense of humor. His energy and love of the arts was inspiring to anyone who knew him. The recipient of this award exudes many of these same qualities as Bret, including outstanding character, leadership, work ethic, enthusiasm, as well as love and dedication to family, friends, and community, and the performing arts. This year, the award is presented to a very deserving young person who more than fulfills these qualities. The Pelez family is proud and honored to be present to present this scholarship to Catherine Peterson. Thank you very much.
To present the High School English Character Award, I'd like to welcome Ms. Kelly Moreska.
My name is Kelly Moreska, and I have been given the honor of presenting the English Department Award to a very special graduate this year. While my colleagues and I consider students' overall effort, performance, and affection towards English language arts when we select the recipient of this award, we also focus on a student's character and how he or she relates to some of the notable characters who have captivated readers throughout time. This year's character of focus, some of you may recall from your earlier years of reading, or from the beloved film based on the book by Kate DiCamillo. The character is a little girl named Opal, who always has a very special companion by her side, her dog, Winn-Dixie. Opal is a determined, spunky, compassionate young lady with big wisdom, despite her tiny frame, and an even bigger heart. I first met Cairo-Durham's Opal as a student in my 10th grade English class. Like Opal, she was friendly and trustworthy, hardworking and persistent, always ready to take on whatever challenge came her way. But it wasn't until I got to know her further during this past year in my short story and creative writing classes that I was truly inspired by her wise level of introspection, her understanding of life as a litmus lozenge, how the sweet and the sad were all mixed up together, as Opal referred to it, and her ultimate desire to better understand the world and herself in the process. That, of course, and her undying love for a dog named Izzy, whom she wrote about frequently. Also, close enough to the name Dixie, if you ask me. So, without further ado, this year's award in this speech is not really because of Winn-Dixie, but because of Mackenzie Thompson. Congratulations, Mackenzie. Like Opal, Mackenzie, you are only just beginning. You have so many more people to inspire and so many more dogs to love on the road ahead of you. If only you display the courage you already possess to do it.
To present the Social Studies Department Award, Kimberly Young.
Good evening. Each year, the Cairo-Durham Social Studies Department recognizes one senior who has shown passion for the field of social studies, demonstrated good citizenship, and has excelled in social studies courses. We have selected a student who has shown passion for our subject area, taking every AP course offered in our department. She had thrived academically in every one of those courses. She has shown leadership throughout our school and community, and she has been civic-minded. This year, the Social Studies Department is proud to present this award to Amber Powell. Congratulations, Amber.
To present the annual Woolly Mammoth Award in Historical Curiosity, Mr. Kerry Quinn.
Thank you. I congratulate the class of 2021 who graduated during these most challenging times. For those who don't know me, I'm Kerry Quinn. I taught at Cairo-Durham for 40 years. From 1977 to 2017, I was a 7th grade social studies teacher here. And this class was my next to last class. You were 8th graders when I retired. But as a great going away present, Cairo-Durham gave me 8th grade lunch duty my last year at Cairo-Durham. And last time I talked to most of these students, it was in the middle school cafeteria. Just such fond memories. No, it's not time to go outside yet. Would you please put away the tray? And my personal favorite, who just threw that tater tot at me? Well, the irony is, and since my retirement, I have read more history than I ever have in my entire life. My problem is I have no one to talk about it with. I have no students in front of me. And for some strange reason, my wife has no interest in the War of 1812. I have no idea why. So I just thought there should be an award to a student who has shown great interest in history over their high school years. Why is it called the Woolly Mammoth Award? If you're in my room on September 15th or September 16th of 2015, senior class, you would know because that's the 2 days I taught it. I looked it up just the other day. So I got an email just the other day from Mr. Russo about who got this award this year. And as soon as I saw the name, I thought, this is really cool. because I just saw him at the Carrolltown Park about a month ago running, and you hardly ever see anybody anymore. So I saw him, and we had like a 2-minute conversation, which for him probably was nothing, but for me, it made my entire day. It's a great day. So this award goes to Octavian Seabarker.
The next award is the Rip Van Winkle Lodge Russell R. Colton Memorial Award. And to present it, Frank Bortline.
First, I'd like to say congratulations to the class of 2021. You've been through a lot, and good luck in the future. The Russell R. Colton Award goes to the valedictorian and the salutatorian of the graduating class. I'm very honored to present it to Drew Sirago and Amber Powell.
All right, Drew, I'm glad to see that you made it. We have several more awards for you as well. So. The next award is the Greene County Volunteer Firemen's Association Ladies Auxiliary Award. And to present it, Tyrell Sherman and Lynn Wallace.
All right, good evening and congratulations all. The Greene County Volunteer Firemen's Association and Ladies Auxiliary Annual Scholarship Award is given out to a graduating senior who resides in Greene County and is active in community service such as the fire service, volunteer rescue squad, respective auxiliaries, or other community service type. This year, the award goes to Dylan Malaza. Sorry.
Next, I'd like to invite Lynn Coors to present the Gene G. Coors Memorial Education Award.
Good evening, class of 2021, parents, family, friends, and faculty. Tonight, we're awarding the very first Gene G. Coors Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is for a graduating senior who intends to further their education to become a preschool, elementary, or secondary school teacher. Mrs. Coors spent most of her 30 years teaching here in Durham. You wouldn't have had her as a teacher, however, your parents and even your grandparents very well may have if they came through Durham. The last graduating class that would have had mom as a teacher would have been the graduates of 1998. But your parents and grandparents would have remembered Mrs. Coors if they had her. She was truly legendary. So, in memory of my mother, the Coors family is honored to award Araya Cargo.
Next, we have the Round Top Volunteer Fire Company Award, Mr. William Bauer.
I am not used to talking to large crowds. That's a lie. I'd like to thank for the opportunity to do this, and congratulations to the class of 2021. As a senior award, This is for a person who received the knowledge and commitment to the school's community and to academics. It is a tangible sign of your excellence as a student and as a human being. Our fire company every year does this, and we have our nomination for a person this year for Ryan Wolf. And may today be the yesterday that you worried about the day before. Congratulations.
Next award, the Cairo Development Foundation Community Award and Cairo Republican Committee Award, Sherry True.
So to the class of 2021, congratulations, you have made it. I have two awards here. The first one is for the Republican Committee, and that award is going to Drew Sarago. The second award is from the Cairo Development Foundation. We have decided this year to begin offering an award to the senior who has really stepped up and shown their community who they are, what they're all about, and have excelled in volunteering and making their community better. So for that, I would like to say Brianna Schrimmerhorn has become the first. Amazing, amazing. This resume, I've never seen a resume like this before. It is so full of a lot of volunteers and a lot of things that you've done very well.
Good job, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you again to all our presenters and for your generosity and your time tonight. She shouldn't feel bad about Schermerhorn. I've said the name about 100 times, 100 different ways. All right, so the 2021 scholarships for academic excellence. These scholarships are awarded over the 4 years of a student's college career and are based on the mathematical average of the scores earned by the student on the Regents exams. The winners this year are Drew Anthony Sarago, Amber Powell, Xaria Makeley, Caitlin Rose Ross. The next award, Robert Zimmerman Memorial Scholarship, is awarded to a boy and a girl who work hard to achieve their goals and have the ability to help support fellow classmates in all they do. This year, the winners are Xaria Makeley and Dennis Thorpe. The Mildred Madoff Family Scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior attending a four-year college as a full-time student. This year's winner is Stephen Maggio. Dr. Shanmuga Sundaram was a physician who served his community for over 30 years. He was the only doctor in the country who was board certified in surgery, family practice, geriatrics, and sports medicine. The Dr. Sundaram Memorial Science Memorial Science Award is given to the student with the highest science average. The Sundaram family is honored to present this year's award to Drew Anthony Serrato. The GlaxoSmithKline Science Scholarship Award, major in science, superior average in either biology, chemistry, or physics. This year's winner is Giovanna Manoli. The Roger Brickemedian Memorial Scholarship. Roger was the much beloved band director who passed away in an accident. This scholarship is awarded in his memory to a student who will continue their education in the field of music. This year we have two winners, and the winners are Jerome Byrne and Drew Anthony Serrato. The John B. and Irene Earl Memorial Scholarship honors a student attending college to study science with a particular preference to pharmacy students. Irene Earl was a teacher in the Cairo-Durham system before her retirement. This year, the winners are Amber Powell and Tom B. Dillon. The Rose Feeble Trust Scholarship is given to two motivated students who attend college. This year, the winners are Talia Melendez and Maya Engelhardt Lorenzana. The alumna class of 2005 goes to a student who intends to obtain a degree in education, has exemplary community service record, and excels in writing and communication. This award goes to Anna K. James. The second award goes to a student who intends to obtain a degree in the medical or health-related field, shows exemplary community service, and excelled in either science or math. This award goes to Katie Gailwaller. Memorial Scholarship Award in memory of Mark Edward Cook, respectful and a willing worker and civic-minded, generous with time and talents, person who likes people, shows management and leadership qualities. This year's winner is Diego Rivera. Each year, the art department has the privilege of honoring a student in memory of Erica Cook. This award was created by her family to honor her passion for the arts. Along with her interest in creating art, she was also known for her sense of humor and her perseverance. Her life was taken all too early, and she is missed greatly by the Cairo-Durham community. The recipient of this award has an unending passion and drive to create. She has always had a pencil or a paintbrush in her hand and an unending passion to create art. The student receiving this scholarship has been accepted and will be attending the Fashion Institute of Technology in New York City. I'm proud to present this award to Maya Bergentano. The Cody Koenig Award goes to a senior who plans to attend HBCC for STEM curriculum. The winner this year is Octavian Seabacher. Chartwell's K-12 Award, entering the hospitality, food service field or business. This year's winner is Damian Lewis Kimmelbeek. The guy knows all about herbs and spices. He's got some serious knife skills too, so if you need any tips, he's your man. The G&H Lumber Inc. Tools for Tomorrow Award goes to student for whom this award must have good attendance and plan to continue their education in a vocational field. The winner this year is Logan Kirsten. Cairo Chamber of Commerce goes to a student pursuing a career in business, and this year's winner of the award is Connor Handel. The UHY Advisors Brad Cummings Award goes to a student pursuing a career in the accounting field. The award this year goes to Christopher Holland. The Booster Club Sports to College Award goes to seniors that intend to play a sport at college level or intramural and maintain an 80 average or above. Have played at least one sport in the senior year. This year, the winners are Diego Rivera and Gabby Myers. Claude Hatton was a local resident who worked at the Catskill Daily Mail for 30 years as a photographer and journalist. He graduated from Columbia Green Community College. His coverage and photos of the Cairo-Durham school district events and accomplishments were featured in the Daily Mail. He was a wordsmith who told of the histories of many local citizens and their contributions to our local history. This scholarship award is given to Brianna Schermerhorn to help her in her dream of a future in photography and journalism. Finance Business Award is presented to the student who is planning on furthering their education in the field of business or in finance. The winner of this award this year, Edward Caloge. The National Bank of Coxsackie Award goes to a senior who will be continuing his or her education in a business or economics major. The winner this year, Logan Fisher. The Sidjowski Award is given to a senior who will attend college or a trade school to further their education and work in a family business. The winner this year, Christopher Holland. American Legion Mohican Post 983 Memorial Scholarship this year goes to Ethan Phillips and Kylie Hulbert. Carroll Golden Age Club Excellence in Physics for 3 years of Science Award. Outstanding interest in conscientious effort. This year, award goes to Corbin Rivenberg. I sat in a physics class once and listened to him answer all the questions before they were even out of Mrs. Manoli's mouth. She answered another question and another, and she just said, okay, you just go ahead and work at your own pace. Super smart. Marshall and Sterling Upstate Inc. Sportsmanship Award goes to Stephen Maggio and Brianna Schermerhorn. The Carroll Hose Company Award goes to the students that are active in school and or community service. This year, the winners are Araya Cargo and Connor Handel. CSEA Achievement Award for students who demonstrate leadership through their ongoing commitment and community service. This year, the winners are Adam Butts and Isabella Charleston. The Michael J. Quill Award is awarded to a student who is musically talented. The winner this year is phenomenally talented, Drew Sarago. Good job. The James Soderball Memorial and Student Council Scholarship Award goes to a good student who has worked hard to graduate. The winner this year, Gabby Rivera. Frank Jacobs Scholarship goes to a student interested in history, especially American history. The award this year goes to Amber Powell and Xavier Makeley. The Lloyd Foster Memorial Award for students who are diligent and persistent. This year, the award winners, there's just one, Dante Coyne Alvarez. Scholarship Committee Awards for Academic Achievement and Positive Attitude Award. This year, the winners are Lily Wyatt, Kylie Bauer, Crystal Ivory, Nathan Bloom, and Stephen Cologne Dugan. We're about halfway through here. I'm trying to do our best. Charles Van Orden Memorial Award goes to a student with good leadership ability, good academic standing, athletic achievement, good attitude, shows good sportsmanship, and citizenship. The winners are Stephen Maggio and Virginia Gale Waller. The Barbara Teeter Memorial Award goes to the student who possesses a positive outlook, is involved in many things, and has varied interests. This award goes to Vincent Kier. Graduation Achievement Award are for students who have made achievement and progress throughout their high school career. This year, the awards go to Natasha Smith and Tracy Escudero. The Erica Cook Scholarship Award for a student interested in art. This year, the award goes to Maya Engelhardt Lorenzana and Sydney Marriott. The CAP Award goes to a young man who has shown courage, academic achievement, and perseverance that he has demonstrated during his high school career. Not only has he met school challenges, but life challenges as well, with a fierce determination. We are all humbled by the 2021 CAP Award winner, Preston Culver. The Albany City Lodge 540 Knights of 50th Scholastic Achievement Award made the greatest progress in extracurricular activities and/or community endeavors. This year, the winner is Corbin Rivenberg. The Bryant and Stratton Award. The We Believe Award is given to a student who will be attending Bryant and Stratton in the fall and has been deemed most able to succeed at college by the admissions staff. The winner this year, Edward Calogier. The next award is the Times Union Kasdagala School Recognition Award, and this goes to Drew Serrato. No, this young gentleman is not here. I'm going to read this anyway. He's watching on the live stream, and he can get excited about this. The Business and Marketing Educators Association of the Capital Region goes to Edward Calogier. National Association of Music Education's 2021 All-Eastern Honors Mixed Choir Ensemble Award, and the New York State Music Association Conference All-State Performing Group Mixed Chorus. Both phenomenal awards go to Drew Serrato. Now we have a few athletic awards and scholarships. The Senior Boy Athlete of the Year. This award is given to an athlete that plays on 3 sports teams during the school year and is a major contributor to the teams that they play on. This year, we actually have 2 winners, more traditional and non-traditional routes. First award winner is Stephen Maggio. And the second award winner is Ethan Phillips. In the fall, Steve, come on right now. You can stay in the middle too if you like. In the fall, Steve was the Coaches Award winner for the varsity golf team. In winter sports, he played on varsity bowling and it was the MVP. And in the spring, he was the Patroon Conference second team All-Star for the boys varsity tennis team. Ethan, in the fall season, he was the second team All-Star for the boys varsity soccer team, and he also played on the varsity golf team at the same time. In the winter sports, he was on the boys varsity basketball team and was voted MVP. And in spring sports season, he was once again named MVP for the varsity baseball team. Ethan Phillips. Now for the Senior Girl Athlete of the Year. We'd like to welcome up Xaria Makley. So in the fall, she was named the team MVP for girls varsity soccer and a Patroon Conference second team All-Star. In the winter, she was the Coaches Award winner for the girls varsity basketball team. During the fall 2 season, she was a starter on the girls varsity volleyball team. And during the spring sports season, she was named varsity softball team Coaches Award winner. Xaria Makley. You can stay there. Now we have the Scholar Athlete of the Year award that goes to Zimmerman Macklin. This award is given to an athlete that plays on 2 or more sports teams and has the highest overall average for the year. This year's winner played on 4 sports teams, as we just mentioned, and it had a lowly overall average of 96. Nice job, Zimmerman. At this time, I would like to call up Mr. Carker to present the Cairo-Durham Teachers Association scholarships.
Thank you, Mr. Moore. And I was supposed to go in the beginning of the program, but I was multitasking this evening, and these folks behind shifted gears real fast. And I was completely honest with the crowd. I actually am kind of glad I got here. I was sweating it the whole time. I was doing something else as the president of the CDTA. So without further ado, I would like to offer all the graduates of the class of 2021 warm congratulations from the members of the Cairo-Durham Teachers Association. We wish each of you a happy and healthy future, and we hope that you take all of your fond memories of Cairo-Durham, even if 18 months of it was hijacked by a pandemic, with you. It's very important for us. Each year, the Teachers Association awards money raised by faculty donations and activities. This year, we would like to recognize 4 people for the 2021 CDTA scholarships. Our first recipient this evening our first award this evening is given to a young lady who will be going to Worcester Polytechnic Institute, Amber Powell. Our second award tonight goes to a young lady who I think just recently made a decision to go to Hudson Valley based on a very significant internship at GSK, Giovanna Manoli. I failed to mention before, my apologies, that these guys applied. We have a scholarship committee, and they actually have to do an application, which is pretty significant. Our third recipient tonight is going to SUNY New Paltz, Virginia Gale Wheeler. Our fourth recipient this evening has decided to go to Mohawk Valley Community College, Gabrielle Myers. One last CDTA award, and it was for Student of the Year. This is an award that is voted on by the faculty and staff. Each month we have a Student of the Month, and then those 10 children go into a one last voting for Student of the Year. This year it does go to a senior, Giovanna Manoli. I also have the good fortune of presenting the K. Sutton Memorial Award. And this award, as you know, is pretty bittersweet. It's an award given in memory of Kay Sutton, who died unexpectedly in 2019. She was a beloved kindergarten and first grade teacher, first at Durham and then later at CDE, who if you knew Kay, you can say very easily she touched lives of every single student she taught and or came in contact with, if they were in her class or not. And she had some great morning program costumes. I remember them as a parent. Pretty amazing. This year, the recipient of the award goes to Alexandra Bella Fortini. Thank you once again, and congratulations, class of 2021.
Unfortunately, a representative from the Cairo-Rotary was not able to make it tonight, but I'd like to present the Cairo-Rotary Scholastic Achievement Awards. This year go to Brianna Schuberhorn and Zimmerman. At this time, I would like to call up Mrs. Meyer and any senior NHS member to the stage. For the presenting of the NHS stoles. Mrs. Meyer hands out these stoles to our honor recipients. Give you a little background on the stoles themselves. The graduation regalia worn by the members of the National Honor Society includes the blue and gold stoles. Blue, the color of the sky, signifies truth. Gold, the color of the sun, signifies the light by which truth radiates throughout the world. The stoles are adorned with the emblem of the National Honor Society, a keystone superimposed with the flaming torch. The keystone represents strength, and the torch represents the light of knowledge. The letters found at the base of the keystone stand for the 4 cardinal principles of character, scholarship, leadership, and service. Congratulations to all of our senior NHS members who will be wearing these stoles tomorrow during their graduation ceremony. And actually, you guys can stay there because we have 4-year high honor roll and 4-year honor roll awards. So these awards go to, start with the honor roll, 4 years in a row with each quarter receiving the honor roll award. That would be Maya Engelhardt Lorenzana, Katie Galewaller, Virginia Galewaller, Araya Cargo, Caitlin Ross, and Dennis Thorpe. The next recipients are the 4-year high honor roll. So again, that's 90% or better every single quarter for 4 years. Tom Din, Stephen Maggio, Jerry Magley, Giovanni Manoli, Andrew Powell, Nana Schumerhorn, and Bruce Raga. it is my distinct pleasure to welcome our first undergraduate speaker, Giovanna Minoli.
Mr. Weatherby, Mr. Moore, Mr. Watazik, members of the Board of Education, teachers, staff members, family, and friends. Thank you for being here with us today as we celebrate our graduation from Cairo-Durham High School. Each one of you has played an important role in helping us to this place, and each one of us acknowledges and appreciates that. We showed up, worked, learned, and grew, while you guided, instructed, advocated for, and supported us. Thank you. Over the past several weeks, I've been constantly thinking about what on earth my graduation speech was going to be about. Often we hear typical graduation speeches, and I wanted to make sure that mine was different. I wanted it to be memorable. I was determined not to write it before I knew exactly what I wanted to say. And finally, just a few days ago, while I was tossing and turning, unable to sleep, it came to me. I got straight out of bed and started writing. So here it goes. There's no doubt that we have all had a memorable and very unique high school career. I'm sure we all imagined what high school was going to be like and how everything would go when we were younger. I know I sure did. But I don't think a single one of us imagined it would go quite like this. How could we have possibly imagined that a worldwide pandemic would be part of our plan? Online learning to social distancing to even double free lunch in the cafeteria, we sure have experienced it all. What I imagine is, when we're older and talking to our grandchildren, high school days will be one of the main topics. But COVID, at least for me, won't be the reason. The thing that I will talk to my grandchildren about will be my teachers. And I don't just mean my mom, since she's one of my high school teachers that they would know. I really mean all my teachers. When I look back at my time at high school, I can't even begin to express how much time and dedication each teacher here at Cairo-Durham gives every single student. Many of my fond high school memories come not from peers, but rather from teachers. John Steinbeck once said, "I have come to believe that a great teacher is a great artist, and that there are as few as there are any other great artists. It might even be the greatest of the arts, since the medium is the human mind and spirit. It is with genuine and true spirits, kind and caring human minds, that we have been molded and have found our way here to this stage. We're so grateful for the artists in our lives." When I was in 8th grade, I moved up to mainly high school classes. I didn't know anybody, and I was extremely nervous for the first day of school. I remember walking into the lobby, back when we all huddled around waiting for the clock to strike 7:30, just thinking about how bad my day was most likely going to be. Then I got to my classes. Even though I knew them from my childhood, meeting each teacher in a school setting made me feel like the world wasn't out to get me after all. Over time, I grew to love every teacher that I had. There are some memories I gained in high school that I will never forget. I remember Mr. Corbett standing on a chair in the first day of school and opening up the ceiling, trying to stop the water from dripping out of it when the AC was leaking. Although it seemed random, it taught me the importance of pausing and fixing things, even if they aren't part of your original plan. I remember Mrs. G. Russo making us stomp on potatoes in our socks to reenact how different cultures used to prepare them. I remember Mrs. Miner teaching us the importance of grammar and lecturing us on all the things she would quiz Antonio Nebrija about when she finally meets him. Perhaps all these memories seem silly to you, but they made every day exciting and unique. I learned so much more from my teachers than the curriculum they were required to teach. There are certain things you can't put a price tag on in life, and this is one of those things. There's no amount of money worth the education that these teachers grant us every single day. It's not every day you find an individual willing to do more than just what they're paid to do. But here at Cairo-Durham, each teacher pushes their students to be the absolute best they can. I couldn't imagine how different my high school experience would have been without any one of my teachers. I remember preparing for my Global Regions exam in 9th grade and being out of my mind with worry that I was going to fail. The day before the exam, Mrs. Giarrusso stayed with me at school until 8 o'clock at night. During this time, she was not just helping me study, she was dedicating hours of her free time to make sure I was comfortable enough to take the exam. In AP Biology, Mrs. Boyle kept up Google Meets after many teachers had stopped because she knew we needed the review to succeed. We even had a class after the exam so she could ensure everything went okay. Last year, I took a pre-calculus course through Hudson Valley because the program provided by the school interfered with my schedule. Mrs. Jones went out of her way to help me with any questions I had, even though I wasn't even taking her class. And I think I'm supposed to put something nice about my mom in here too. So, insert nice thing about mom here. I must have forgotten that part. Anyway, in all seriousness, the teachers in this school have the biggest hearts of any people I know. It would be an absolute shame if they did not get the appreciation they deserve. Already, they perform unseen acts every day, not to flaunt it and not to be recognized, but because every one of them truly cares and wants to see the best for all of their students, no matter how many they teach. A teacher's impact on their students is unlike anything else, and it for certain cannot be monetized. As with many speeches that you've probably heard, I would like to leave you with 2 quotes. This one is from Dan Rathers. The dream begins most of the time with a teacher who believes in you, who tugs and pushes and leads you on to the next plateau, sometimes poking you with a sharp stick called truth. We're all grateful now for the tugs and pushes that we received. And by Carl Jung, one looks back with appreciation to the brilliant teachers, but with the gratitude to those who touched our human feelings. The curriculum has so much necessary raw material, but warmth is the vital element for the growing plant and for the soul of the child. And so it will be for us. We will always look back at our high school days, not to the dark moments, but to the moments when we made connections with our teachers, where we learned and grew as individuals. We are better people because we've been touched by Cairo-Durham teachers. Thank you.
So true and so well said. Our next graduate speaker is Zaria Magley.
I'd like to start my speech by saying something nice about Miss Manoli. Good evening, family, friends, teachers, staff, and more. Tonight we are gathered not only to celebrate, but to reminisce our 13 years of success here at Cairo-Durham. Most importantly, tomorrow we will take our final step of high school and our first step into our futures. I've thought a lot about what I would say in this speech for so many years. When you give this speech, you have your entire class, your entire community's attention. Due to this weight, I struggled in writing and, didn't start for a couple days ago. Because I have so many things that I wish I could say to all of you in my class and my teachers. So much advice, so many compliments, so much gratitude I want to express for how each of you individually have helped to mold me into who I am. How can I possibly sum up all these thoughts and emotions in only a few minutes? Finally, I decided to share with you a story my dad read to me and my sisters as little kids. There was once a little girl whose eyes reflected all the light in the world. She wanted to travel to every corner of the earth, to be successful and to have a family. She listened to her father's stories of faraway places, and when he finished, she would say, "When I grow up, I too will go to faraway places, and I will live by the sea." "That is all very well," said her father, "but there is a third thing you must do. You must do something to make the world more beautiful." And pretty soon she was all grown up. She had traveled the world, completed everything that had been reflected in her hopeful eyes as a child, leaving only that third requirement of her dad's. As an old lady in her home by the sea, she decided to plant flowers. Her pockets full of seeds, she wandered over fields and headlands, along highways and down country lanes sowing lavenders. When spring finally came, those seeds she had grown into endless fields of purple flowers. In our class, I see so many eyes, one and the same with the little girl at the start of the story, full of light, impatient, with the world at your feet. I see people who want to become doctors, play professional soccer, study diseases in foreign countries, or even stay on the family farm. Individually, your strong will and even more powerful character makes me confident that each of you will find success in whatever you please. Our class is some of the most potent personalities I have ever known. Each of yours unique and unapologetic. Even if we don't talk very much or don't always see eye to eye on everything, I appreciate everything that you bring to the table and how unafraid you are to be yourselves. The little girl in the story was successful because she planted as many seeds as she could. Not all of those seeds took root, but nevertheless, she made the world more beautiful. I have no doubt that you all will be successful in your own ways, but in that, you cannot forget to make the world a better place along your way, even if you don't know yet what that may be. So coach, teach, volunteer, make art, be happy, and radiate that happiness to other people. Do not seek perfection because that is a road without destination. Rather seek joy and loving relationships. Plant as many seeds as you can and fill the world with more beauty than you have already brought into it by being yourself. Lastly, I would like to thank my mom and my dad for helping my sisters, Daisy, Lily, and I, and me, to throw our seeds and plant our roots, for teaching us how to make the world brighter. 3 little girls, 3 flowers, who want the world and will have to live up to the legacy of their parents in making it a better place. Congratulations, class of 2021. I can't wait to see what flowers you choose and where your field will grow.
Excellent job, Azaria. So this is the conclusion of our awards program tonight. I'd like to thank you for coming. I want to say congratulations again to all of the award and scholarship winners. And congratulations to you parents and families for raising such wonderful, intelligent, hardworking, caring, and kind individuals. The generosity of the school and the neighboring community handed out over $29,000 tonight. So we are just beyond grateful for the generosity, and the investment in our children. So at this time, you're going to be dismissed. I'm going to ask all award winners to please go into the gym and fill out some thank you notes. Families and friends, we would like to invite you to the cafeteria for some light refreshments, and we will see you tomorrow night.